Alright, welcome back guys. As you can see, we got some exciting stuff here. QuietKat sent out the Apex Sport. This baby's got the 1,000-watt motor. We're going to be trying it out, testing it out. Super excited. We're going to get this thing out of the box, get it set up, and kind of put it through the paces here around the farm. And then we'll be using it on some spring bear scouts, hopefully, and then spring bear hunt as well. So yeah, super pumped to get this thing out of the box and give it a go. Now, obviously, electric bikes have been kind of, taking the hunting world by storm. People are using them all over the place. In Oregon, it's maybe a little iffy if it's like totally worth it or not. Yeah, but we're gonna get this thing out of the box, get it set up, and put it through the paces, and see how it goes. So we're just gonna dive into it and see how we go here. So first things first, let's get this box opened up.
QuietKat packages up these bikes really well for shipping. Everything is padded and kept in place with zip ties, so as long as the carrier doesn't run it through with a forklift or anything crazy like that, it should arrive to you in perfect condition. Tools, charger, pedals. Alright, this right here is a pet peeve of mine, big time. Just flipping print out the manual and put it in the box. Don't make me scan some QR code to go find the video, the online manual, or whatever. What if I'm out here, I'm in the boonies, I don't have service, I don't have Wi-Fi, how am I supposed to get the manual? Riddle me this. Just take 2 seconds, 10 cents, print out the manual. Okay, now that we got that rant out of the way, I guess we'll start hacking this thing up since I don't have any instructions. Big old Kenda fatties. Match nicely to my Kenda Cleaver RTs on the old GX. Heck yeah. Even without the instructions, the Apex Sport is pretty easy to put together with a little common sense. Still, I'd recommend you go ahead and scan that QR code and get the manual ahead of time to make it a little bit easier. I also recommend recruiting a buddy or making sure you have a bike stand, as the bike is pretty heavy and can be a little difficult to manage on your own.
Alright, well, got it mostly assembled here. Gonna just make sure we got this stuff all dialed in here, so. Right up the booty.
Out the electric motor so far.
Oh boy. We're in business! Yeah. It's awesome. I think I need to rotate the... Oh wow, dude. It like doesn't feel that heavy when you're riding it.
Yeah.
But then as soon as you stop, you're like, oh, that's like a decent amount of weight. So yeah, I think I need to... Let's try that.
This Apex Sport comes with a 1,000-watt motor and QuietKat's VPO, or Variable Power Output technology. This allows the user to select between Class 1, Class 2, Class 3, and unlimited modes. Always be sure to check your local regulations and follow the rules for whatever trail or road you're riding. There's also a throttle and walk assist mode that expand the bike's versatility. The bike ships with a 16 amp hour battery, and a 17.5 amp hour long range battery is available for purchase. The Apex Sport features a built-in cargo rack that supports up to 100 pounds, with all that weight being managed by 100 millimeters of front fork suspension travel by GTM Arcade. Braking power is delivered by the Tektro 2-piston hydraulic disc brakes while you're riding on 26 by 4.5 inch fat tires from Kenda and shifting through SRAM 8-speed gears. The bike itself weighs 70 pounds with the battery adding another 10, and you definitely feel it when you're not moving or if you're trying to go uphill without any assist. That being said, I was surprised how little I noticed the weight while the bike was moving.
Alright, let's see what we got. Holy smokes! That's freaking awesome, man. That's crazy. Still gotta figure out the shifting situation here, but wow. That is pretty cool.
Initially, the power assist takes a few minutes to get used to. Once you start pedaling, there is a slight delay before the motor kicks on to help, and this can be a little bit jarring at first. After riding for a bit, you do get a feel for how and when the motor will be helping you out. One thing I did figure out pretty quickly is that these bikes do not like to shift while you're going uphill. Whenever you shift gears, the motor cuts out so that the gears can change, and if you're not anticipating it correctly, you can completely lose your momentum. QuietKat actually recommends that you shift gears before you start up a hill, and this is fine in some cases, but if you're moving at high speed down one hill and need to then get up another, this can be a bit awkward. During these initial few miles on the bike, the shifting experience was the biggest downside in my opinion.
Definitely weird.
What do you think?
I want one. Like it's obviously a little tall for me right now. But I think it was like powering just going downhill. Like coming up, like that would have killed me on a normal bike. Even though I'm like out of breath a little bit, but you still have to pedal, but it's helping you at the same time. I don't even know if I was like I tried this is a throttle, right?
Uh-huh.
I tried that coming up. And I wasn't sure if it was working or not, so I said, hey, I'll just keep pedaling. But I'm sure once you figure out the different modes and stuff, you could probably ride up this without even pedaling if you wanted.
Right.
That's a pretty good little grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I dig it. Now I gotta try to get off of this thing.
Alright, well, we had a tiny little break in the rain, so we got out here and pedaled around for a couple miles just right here by the shop. And man, this thing is so cool. Still getting used to it. You know, it's a little interesting. So, I mean, obviously it's different than riding the normal bike when that power assist kicks in. So yeah, getting used to it, figuring out the modes and stuff. I'm sure once I really learn the bike, it'll be super cool. So yeah, pretty stoked with it, honestly. At this point, we'll see how it works out, you know, as we continue to use it and start scouting, start hunting. Definitely can see the value and, you know, just being able to get around quickly in a mobile platform that's quiet. You know, you're not burning gas in your rig. And I think it'll be a cool pairing. You know, I have 300 watts of solar on my rig. I got 300 amp hours of lithium ion phosphate batteries. So, you know, I'm kind of thinking right now that I might be able to get out, use this during the day while I'm hunting. My solar panels will be charging up my batteries in my rig, and I can plug this bad boy into those batteries at night to charge back up. Should be ready to go for the next day and just kind of rinse and repeat on that. So yeah, pretty stoked. It's been fun to try it out, and yeah, we're gonna keep putting it through the paces and see how it goes during hunting season. So very cool. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. Gonna wrap it up here, but appreciate you guys watching. Hit the like and subscribe button if you got some value out of this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh, it's not on.